Here are 22 lessons I learned from all my millionaire mentors. So I'm very thankful that throughout the course of my entrepreneurship career that I've met 6 quality mentors, some of them by accident, some of them I forced my way to knowing them just because I wanted to learn from those where I wanted to be. So with that, I want to share 22 bits of information perhaps that I've learned from my millionaire mentors throughout the years. Okay, let's start with my first lesson. The first lesson is to choose your partner correctly. Here's the deal. 86% of millionaires are married and 65% of them are in their first marriage. And here's a tip. Marry someone who is frugal, mindful about money, and supportive of your money habits. Those 3 are important, or else your partner is gonna run down your money. So marry someone with a winning financial mindset, not someone that's always trying to buy things left and right. That's gonna set you up for more debt. So that's number 1. Number 2 lesson I learned from my millionaire mentor is that to embrace failure. Without failure, there'll never be success. Anyone who tells you that you can have success without failure has not experienced success. I've seen the comments of people and saying, nah, you don't really need to fail. You just have to succeed. No, dear. You have to fail first. And it's a given right away. You're going to fail into something and you're going to succeed in the next ones. Failure builds your resilience because it's not when you get down, it's when you get up. It provides answers for you. It sparks new opportunities because you fail at something, so now you can change your mind, do completely something else. It accelerates your growth because you learn from your mistakes. It makes you a lot stronger because it doesn't kill you. And it redirects your goals, right? To something else. So the plan changes, but your goalpost remains the same. Failure is a stepping stone that you have towards success. So that's number 2, embrace failure. Number 3, adapt a growth mindset. So there's 2 types of mindsets. Number 1 is fixed mindset, and number 2 is the growth mindset. What's a growth mindset? Number 1, you're building wealth. Number 2, you learn new skills. Number 3, you're building new constant relationships. A fixed mindset is someone that says, no, I can't do this. Or number 2, I'm going to fail. Number 3, this will take forever. That's a fixed mindset because a mindset of a person that has that will never grow or will never change. So to change your reality, start by changing your mentality. That's number 3. Number 4, invest. Don't just save money. I don't have a piggy bank or, where I put money and just leave it there because it doesn't make sense because the money you put in the piggy bank does not grow. It just stays there. The 100 pesos you put in there is going to remain 100 pesos over time. If I have kids, I'm never going to give them a piggy bank. I'm going to give them a passbook so they can see how much money they've saved and how much money they can invest into something else. Allow compound interest to build your wealth. How do you invest? All right. Number 1, invest automatically. Number 2, invest in different kinds of funds like index funds. So number 3, avoid high risk investments. And number 4, choose low cost investment options. Don't choose investment that requires you to pay a lot of things up front. There's a problem with that. And there's no such thing as the perfect time to invest. Start now. Don't start tomorrow. Start now. If you can invest something, if you can invest 5,000 pesos into something, start investing. You'd be surprised at how much your money could grow over the years just by compounding it, the compound interest. So that's number 4. Number 5, diversify your income. So the average millionaire has what we call the 7 income streams. Income streams could be your primary job, your partner's job, your rental income, your interest and dividends, and the real estate investment trust. Don't try to put everything, all your eggs into one basket. Learn how to diversify where your income comes from. Because you know what they say nowadays, you can't rely on just one source of income. If you're relying on one source of income only today, you're gonna have problems, dude, in the future. So that's number 5, diversify your income. And by the way, if you're liking this episode that you're watching right now, subscribe to the channel term would be outrageous. Did I say it right? Outrageous. Let's go to number 6, which is to read books daily. I'm always going to say this over and over again because this is something that I've observed throughout all the mentors that I've had, which is they always find time to read books. Every time I go to one of my mentors' office, they don't have huge entertainment areas. What they do have is a large library. They have a lot of books. It's a secret they don't share with a lot of people, but it's a secret that I'm willing to tell you. If you read a lot more books, here's the data for you. 85% of millionaires read 2+ books every month. At least. Some even read up to 20 books in a month because they're just fast readers and fast learners. Books offer a lot of advice on personal development, entrepreneurship, investments, business, family, and life. If you want to succeed, you have to read books. And I'm not talking about, some 50 Shades of Grey, Harry Potter type of books, not those fictional books. I'm talking about autobiographies of people who you want to be in the future. So read books. I'll never stop talking about books. Number 7, aim for excellence. Aim for excellence, not perfection. Aim to be great. You don't have to aim for perfection. You just have to aim for excellence. What does that mean? Perfection can cost you a lot of time. It can increase your anxiety. It can starve your creativity. And it can prevent you from taking risks. Because if you can observe all the perfectionists that I know, right, or the perfectionists that you know, don't start anything. They're just going to say, oh, I'll start when I have this. I'll start when I have that. They never start anything because they need to have it perfect. And when they do, they're going to make another excuse for themselves that, oh yeah, I need this so I can start. No, you don't need all of those things. You have yourself to begin with and start improving from there. If you seek perfection, you're never going to reach it. And it's a huge problem that you're going to have if you keep aiming for perfection. So number 7, aim for excellence, not perfection. Number 8, find quality mentors. My mentors had mentors themselves. I always ask them, do you have a mentor? And they always tell me, yes, I do. Some of them I even pay. And some of them I don't pay. But they either pay or they don't pay. It doesn't matter. Important is you get a mentor that you believe in and that you want to be where they are at in the future. 93% of millionaires attribute their success to a mentor. Mentors offer you guidance in terms of, number 1, your financial life, your personal life, and your professional life. Those 3 things. So mentors can be the ultimate shortcut to success. I always say a mentor is a cheat code. Just like when you're playing games, you want to pass through stages, it's a cheat code. It's the same thing when it comes to mentors. So yeah, if you want to book a one-on-one coaching session with me, just go to my website, AntonioAguirreJr.com, and go to coaching tab and schedule a assessment call, and let's see. Number 9, avoid procrastination. What is procrastination anyway? So here are tips to kill procrastination or, overthinking. You want to break down the larger tasks. That's number 1. And then you want to celebrate small victories that you get. And number 3, you want to write down your future goals. And number 4, you want to find an accountability partner, someone that makes you accountable and vice versa. Use today to build the stepping stones for your future. Do everything that you must today so that in the future, you don't have to worry about the future because you've done your best for today. That's living in the present. So that's number 9. Number 10, and here's an important thing. Learn how to pay yourself. Learn how to pay yourself. What does it mean? How do you want to pay yourself? Deposit checks to you. You want to automate investments first, and then anything that gets left over goes to your bills. The process is to determine how much to invest, and then determine investment frequency that you have. And lastly, determine where it should be invested in, whether it be in stocks, in cryptocurrency, or a new business that you're trying to invest in. Use the money that you get to make more money. So you've already started with one money and you add that to another money that you use for another business, and so on and so forth. And that's how you grow multiple streams of income for yourself. So that's number 10. Pay yourself first. Number 11. Learn how to use the system in your favor. Okay, what does that mean? The wealthiest people that I know, aka my mentors, they take advantage of tax, and that's why they have very very good accountants. They use that for what they call tax deductions. Number two, they use that for tax advantages that they can use. They also use that for personal liability protection for themselves. How do you structure your business? There's a lot of ways that you can structure your business. You can check it with DTI, or you can check with SEC how to structure your business. So there's a lot of information when you go to their website how you can structure your business. I just learned recently that you can have a one person DTI, single corporation. It means that you don't need 5 people now to open a corporation. So you can open a single corporation. See, it's what you learn when you look at those types of institutions. Learn how to build your empire. It's creating companies for yourself. If you don't know how to create or register a business, go to DTI if you're here in the Philippines, and check out how you can register a business name under your name. So that's number 11. So all right, so that's part 1 of the 22 lessons I learned from my millionaire mentors. So watch out for episode 2 on the next one.